Emily Maitlis, 51, quit BBC's Newsnight in February after hosting the flagship show for 20 years. Now, 2 years on from his appointment as policy editor, Lewis Goodall, 32, is following her out of the door. Lewis announced today that he was quitting the program, saying it had been a privilege to work for the BBC. He said he was delighted to be joining Emily and John's daily news podcast as a co-host, as well as becoming analysis and investigations editor for the whole network. This of course sadly means I'll be leaving wonderful Newsnight, he wrote in view of his 272.3k followers. This program is in my bloodstream. I'm so passionate about it. It is utterly indispensable. I love the team. It's been a privilege to work there under two great editors at Esmrin and at Stuart McLean. He continued, but it's so important to keep yourself challenged, and that's what I'm doing here. The chance to create entirely new things was tantalizing, especially with such a fantastic team at Global and the podcasting impresario that is at Dinah Sophos. Sick, it's going to be an adventure. Broadcaster Owen Jones replied, the BBC has lost its best, most intellectually curious journalist who has that sadly rare ability to place stories in their wider social and historical context, rather than reducing political events to a soap opera. Terrible loss for the BBC, massive gain for Global. Meanwhile, Emily shared a photo of herself with her two new podcast hosts in view of her 475.4k followers. Despite the strong proud parents of returning gap year son vibes, we are utterly delighted to be joined by @Lewis_Goodall for our new AD venture at Global at Dinah Sophos at John Sabell, she wrote. Emily previously described it as a wrench to leave the BBC after a phenomenal 2 decades. Speaking about her new role, the mom of two detailed her new role from the BBC. She penned, "Some work news, at BC Joan Sopel and I are going to launch a brand new podcast with @Global, exec produced by @Dinah Sophos. It's an amazing opportunity to do something we all love, and we are so thrilled Global is giving us this opportunity to be big and ambitious with this project." @Dinah Sophos has been the powerhouse behind Brexitcast, Newscast, and Americast, and we are delighted his new company @Persephonica will be producing this major new podcast with Global. Emily added, nevertheless, it will be a wrench to leave the BBC after 20 phenomenal years. I am so grateful for the opportunities I've had there. More than anything, I'm grateful to have worked with the most incredible people, many of whom are dear friends. I owe my BBC colleagues everything.